Hey guys, hope everybody's having a good day. Wanted to talk about this winch operated boom that I've put on my side-by-side here. Got a Honda Pioneer 1000. Made several additions to it actually, and I hope you all have watched my video, that previous video that I made up here with this fold-up table. And it's been a wonderful addition to my side-by-side, and very nice to be able to kind of makes a work table, and it's also a shooting table. If you want to shoot a gun, you know, you just basically one with a tripod. I have guns with a tripod. You lay your tripod on there. It's really nice to shoot off of or whatever. Anyway, it's on one of my other videos, so I hope you guys have watched it, Rich Mountain Farm video. So anyway, I want to talk about this winch operated boom that I have here. It actually does several different things. So as you can see right now, I've got a T-post on it right here, and this is just made out of 1.5-inch galvanized pipe. And 1.5-inch T right here, a couple short pieces of 1.5-inch coming into it. Got this right here. Now the reason for this is I have, and you may not need that, but you can see right here, I have made up thing here for in my bed that works in my bed. So if I want to haul something really long, you know, I can lay it on top like a 12, 14, even 16 foot boards or whatever. It works really well to give this support. Then it keeps your boards or whatever you're, like a farm gate or whatever you're hauling, it keeps it from hitting this roof right here. It goes all the way up here. So this gives it a lot of support. So this is one thing you can do with it. This is operated by the winch. It comes down here, and in my previous video, you'll be able to see right here that I added this receiver to my fold-up table. It's just a receiver, the same thing you put on the back of your pickup truck. And right here's the pin. You pull the pin, take it out. I'll show you that in a few minutes. But as far as the way you make this thing up. But right now I'll talk about the other things that you can do with this. Let me let it down just a little bit. I'm going to turn this off right here. It's just twist right off. It's threaded. Just lay it right up here. So I've made up another little short piece here. Same thing, 1.5 inch, and then you just put a coupler on the end of it right here. And it threads right on to this section of the boom. So what you're doing is just adding another section of boom to it. On the end of the boom, I just took a chain link, a really heavy chain link, and cut a little section out of it right there. Makes a really nice hook. So let's twist that on there real quick. Thread that on there hand tight. If you want to, you can put a pipe wrench on it, twist it on around, but right now I'm just doing hand tight. We'll let it down just a little bit more. Okay. This is what the hunters, you guys that are hunters, this is the part you're going to really like. So you don't have to have this, but I do have it and kind of like it. It's just an open hook with a swivel. Has a swivel on it. Just works really nice. And so I'm just gonna hook that on up there, and then of course you guys know, you hunters know what this is. This is a spreader that you use to hang your deer, if you want, or whatever your whatever animals you're killing. But anyway, now you can see where the swivel comes in. If you've killed a deer and you're back here skinning it, then it allows you, the swivel allows you to turn the deer somewhat. But yeah, that's the advantage. Now, if you don't use it, it'll still work. This will still hook right in here, and you can just use it like that right there. But if you have a swivel or want to get one, I think it works just a little bit better. So, okay, now you can see, let me show you here real quick. Let me show you here real quick what that looks like. So, that's what the spreader, that's when you're hanging a deer. Now this is great for picking up the deer wherever it's being killed. You don't have to manhandle it. Pick it up, carry it, pick it up like this right here and go to wherever you want to go with it. You don't have to, yep, for you hunters, that's what you can do with it. It makes it really nice when you want to skin the deer. Okay, so this is also great for picking up multiple different things. You know, I know that it picks up 300 pounds or so. I don't know what beyond that, but I know like it's good for like 300 pounds. And like I say, then if you want to shorten it back up to a shorter boom, you can just move it right down here. But I'm going to show you how this thing mounts up. Pretty simple. Now this of course runs, you might come up a little bit closer here. I'm going to show you here. I just welded a link, another chain link. This is the chain link I was talking about a while ago that I put right here. This link right here, I just cut a section out of it, made a perfect hook. So here is the chain link that doesn't have anything cut out of it. So I just welded it to the 1.5-inch pipe, so it made a really great hook to hook onto with my winch. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'll just run it up and down real quick. You can back up here a little bit where you can see. I'll run it up and down with my winch. You can let it down like that right there, where you can pick up the deer or whatever you're picking up. There you go. And then it pulls all the way up to the top, but I'm not pulling it all the way up to the top because I'm going to show you now how this all hooks up. If you want to come up a little closer, I'll unhook this right here and I'm going to show you. I'll just drop the cable down here. Now this is the way the thing's made up. We talked about in my other video, we talked about how I welded this. Maybe I should go ahead and talk about this little pin right here. I also made this up so if you wanted to stick a pin through here, you could do that. So got a little pin right there that I can put in there, and then that holds that up. Okay, so we'll just leave that right there for right now. But so okay, after you've but this is how simple it is to put on, guys. You just take and pull it right out of there, and that's simple. And this is the way it's made up right here. Just simply took and put a little piece of tubing right here on the end of my 1.5 inch, welded a couple pieces of, cut out a couple pieces of flat bar to weld to another piece of tubing here, and it just works like this right here. And then when you want to lock it in place, just stick that little pin in it. But that's how simple it is to make. You just pick her up and slide it in your receiver. Now, if you want more information concerning the receiver and the way this is all made up, you got to look at my other video with this fold-up table that I did. All right, guys, I think there's multiple things you can do with this thing, but I think you really enjoy this. And there, you don't have to. I will say real quick that you can use this winch even with that on there. You know, like you take this pin and you lock it into the upright position. You still can use. You don't have to take this pole off, the lifting pole. You can still use your winch if you need to. So this can stay on there. And you can put it on either side of your pipe, whichever side. Because if this rubs that pipe a little bit when you're pulling on something, it's not a big deal. Because being round, it's not going to damage your cable. A lot of you have ropes, and it will not damage your rope either. So, hope you guys found this video interesting, and if you did, I appreciate it if you hit like and subscribe. Thank you.